That's my sister! Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XL. Alright, welcoming you back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Cabin Fever, the show where you and me are locked in a log cabin together for the entire month of January playing card games. Today, everybody, is day number 9. We're roughly a third of the way through Cabin Fever, and we're taking a look at another Fiendsmith-centric deck, but this time, we're playing it with the Orcust monsters, those two, what do you call them, the lore heavy boys. They're all about like the musical instruments and stuff, or robots, and they're here to take over the world, something like that. So, yeah, we got ourselves our deck here today. We'll be showing off the combos and the wombos, the what do's and the what not do's, summoning out our Orcust, going for Fiendsmith, and some other cool techs we have here and there as well. So, big shout out to our boy, the JRPG King, who wanted us to take a look at Fiendsmith Orcust today, and by Jove, that's what we're going to do. So, let's go right into it. And of course, if you want to know the whole deck list, that'll be at the end as always. For now, don't forget to hit all the good buttons down below to help the channel out. It really helps support what we do. And without further ado, let's get right into the action. Alright everybody, it's time for our first opponent. Another day and another card game. This opening hand, not too shabby. Not too shabby. A little bit of everything. What have we got? Pot of Extravagance. Alternate artwork with El Delici boys. Okay. I didn't even know this had an alternate artwork to it, but okay, that makes sense. Alright, Guilt-Gripping Morganite. Interesting. What are we up against? Possibly Counter Fairies, because he doesn't pay life points for spell traps no more? Quite possibly, although with one card set, that's not much. We'll see. The World Legacy's Wand. Alright, we'll see how this is going to go. I'm still relearning the Orcust combos. Forgive me if I'm a little slow on them. But I'm going to give it I'm going to put my best foot forward. Let's put it that way. Let's go ahead and, let's see. Summon forth Orcust symbol Scanatone. Nice monster to have in the graveyard, our Scanatone. I would prefer Gearzu, but we'll make do. We'll go for our Galatea Eye. Nice new Link monster that the Orcust have. And let's see, ditch a card at a World Legacy's monster. Sure. So we're going to ditch our Worldly Wand. This will let me get a World Legacy thing, and then I want to get the crown, and then just special summon the crown. That'd be pretty neat. Well, I can go with that. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves the crown. Because why the heck not? I mean, I could already special summon the crown in the zone that, you know, Galatea is pointing to, but this works too. I like the feel of this. Still not sure what my opponent's up to, because he hasn't done anything. I suspect that they're up to some trickery and some nonsensical nonsense. I'll use Fiendsmith Track in a moment, so I feel like I should do a little bit more. Alright, we're going to go ahead and link these two off. I need to hurry, because these combos do take a hot second. We're going to summon a Galatea, the Automaton. And we're going to banish Symbol Skeleton. We need to do this so that we can use Galatea's effect. Very important. And I do have a quick effect now, because thanks to Babel, everybody becomes a quick effect. Another very important thing about Orcust. So I'm going to shuffle back Skeleton. We'll go ahead and get Crescendo. Let's see, Orcust Link Monster is what I need, yep. They're going to bring back Galatea Eye, very nice. And a cool thing I can do is by using an Orcust Link Monster, or a Galatea Monster, let's see. Let me double check, see, that's an Orcust, this is an Orcust. Oh, let me double check something. Orcust Link, you control as material, okay. Oh yeah, because this one can't be used as exceed material, that's why. I was double checking why I couldn't do that, but that's all good. So we're going to summon out this thing. This is Gearzu. Very potent monster. I don't have anything banished at the moment, so I can't make full use of it, but, you know, I'm trying to just, you know, be chill about it right now. We'll go for crazier combos later. as my opponent surrender. Oh my, okay, well this might happen a lot today. Orcusts are scary. They combo very hard. And that wasn't even like the bigger combo this deck. Like when we get to Gearzu, you'll see bigger combos. But that's essentially what we're about to do with this deck, is just summon lots of, things like Din Gearzu, summon out some other links. I've got Nagats out the wazoo. I've had the full Fiendsmith, well, maybe not the full Fiendsmith combo. I had a good chunk of the Fiendsmith combo right there, if not the whole darn thing. So we had a pretty nasty board, let's put it that way. So let's go ahead for duel number 2. Hopefully we can have an actual back and forth with our opponent, because that's what I prefer. And let's just see more Orcust Fiendsmith. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's always a good time when you get Gearzu on your first turn. It's never not a good time. We use this dude's effect. We're going to ditch Harp Horror to the graveyard. Very important, Harp Horror. And let's see. Since we have no other cards, actually, I think it's just no other monsters. Yeah, we got a token. Gonna give both players a spiffy token. This way we don't get impermed and stuff like that. And we're going to summon out this thing. I'm trying to remember. I did write this one down just a little bit so I could kind of remember this one. We're going to summon out our Galatea. I actually don't. Let's see. I don't really need to search. I already have Babel. But I don't really need Return at the moment. That's more of a backup option. So let's add the World Legacy's Crown, just for the heck of it. Having done all of that, we're going to use Harp's effect. And use that, and we're going to summon out this guy, Orchestrated Nightmare. Hubba Chumba. Having done all that, let's see. I messed that up slightly, but we can make this work still. We're going to summon out this thing. Galatea. The Orchestrated Automaton, original big old link. Start them up in this deck. We use its effect. We shuffle back our Harp Horror. I'm going to set our Orchestrated Crescendo. So we have a little bit of interrupt on my opponent next turn. We're going to use Galatea's effect. Going to go ahead and banish Gearzu for later. And we'll summon our girl back. Let's see. Okay. So having done all these things, yeah, we're going to summon out this thing. We're going to link everybody away. And we're going to summon Inglirsu. He's kind of the new boss monster. We're going to activate our Nightmares effect. Just a little bit of a boost on this, but that's not really the point. We're just trying to ditch Symbol Skeleton to the graveyard. And we use Symbol Skeleton. And use that to bring back Galatea. Let's see. I already have Galatea. Let's see. Yes. We're going to go ahead and use, let's see, yes. We're going to use Galatea. Using her, I can just make Din Gearzu. With our big old Xyz monster, you've seen it a million times, Din Gearzu. But with this, in this deck, I can actually attach a material that's banished to Din Gearzu. And we're going to go ahead and get back Symbol Skeleton. Again, very important. Now we're going to use our Inglirzu's effect. We're going to get back Gearzu to our hand. Then we're going to steal one of my opponent's monsters by discarding... Yeah, we'll just discard Gearzu back to the deck. I'm just going to get this. Going to steal that if you don't mind. And we're going to make Masquerena using Din Gearzu and this spiffy token. Oh, I made a slight boo-boo. I could have put the World Legacy Crown on top of everything else. Not that it's that big of a deal. I need some discard fodder anyway. But it's a nice little board we have here. We've got Masquerena, got Anglirzu, I have Crescendo to negate anybody. Symbol Skeletons, a quick effect now, so I can use that to bring back Girzu, link off Masquerena, etc., yada yada blah blah. It's a board with a lot of interruption, essentially. That's kind of like what Orcust do. They're very long-winded combo-wise, but they got like a lot of interruption and stuff. Oh. Let me think about this. No. Let's see. No. Let me think about that. I'm just gonna ash that. I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to summon off of this, but I'm not super worried about it. I'm more worried about, like, Drill Beam than anything else. I don't want him to have, like, free negate and banish my stuff. That's my job. That's what Crescendo is all about. Alrighty, alrighty. Ah, so this is a Blue Peeps Whitey Dragon deck, I see. Let's see, okay. That will let you get your trap card, I see. That's fine. I can use Girzu to get rid of this. Not a big problem. Alright, Wishes of the Eyes of Blue. That, I feel, we should not allow that one. Yeah, let's just negate and banish this spell. So that'll be good. Alright, so far doing just fine. The only thing that could actually really hurt me right now is, let me think. I suppose if he had, like, Jet Dragon, that could be a problem. Okay. That's totally fine to me. Not too big of an issue. Set a spell trap, so you're gonna set, what's that spell? The continuous one that lets him summon another Blue Eyes. I assume? Or maybe he'll get the one that blows to... Oh, Ulti Fusion. Ooh. Ah. Oh, hello. Alright, let me think about this. How's this work? Hand, field, enter grave into the deck. Then you destroy physical cards. Up to enough Blue Eyes used on the field as material. He just said it, so we can't play it right now. So let's just hold off for a hot second. Okay, I like the use of the OG art. Always like the OG one. It's always my personal preference. And let's use Symbol Skeleton. We're going to bring back Dingirzu. Hajamba. I summoned back my horse rider. Yeah, I never realized myself this thing is like on a horse. It's a weird thing, but it's true. Anyway, we're going to use Dingirzu's effect. And we're going to... No. Ditch the True Light Trap. Because that'll destroy all of his monsters. Alright, well, he still has 2 cards in his hand. I'm not saying that we've won this duel at the moment, but this is what Orcust do. It really do be what they do. Let's see, Summon of Blue Eyes, monster from the... Okay. I can work with that too. Nothing wrong about it. Another Blue Peeps Whitey Dragon. With a boost, by the way, because Primite Lordly Load. Yep. Yeah, might as well. I might as well show off the whole thing. We're gonna make... using Girzu so we can keep reviving her and stuff. We're gonna summon out SP Little Knight. And yeah, this just shows you how ridiculously obnoxious that Orcust can be. You know, once you set up them right, yeah. Blue Eyes are pretty nasty when they get set up, but we're the anti-set-uppers. So, good for us duel 2. A little bit, well, I gotta stop my opponent from giving me the back and forth. That's all on me. That's on me. So, let's go for our third opponent. Let's see. What do we still need to do the Fiendsmith part of this. So far, it's been all Orcust all over the place. That's mostly because, you know, that's mostly because MD Pro only lets you have one engraver, but that's neither here nor there. I have other things that can help us get into the Fiendsmith combo. So let's go ahead for duel number 3. See what comes of it. Alright, play our third opponent, the fighting third as we like to call it. And let's see what we have for an opening hand. Okay, Furos. Annoying, but whatever. Whatever, nerd. Okay. Let's see where this is gonna go. I could go for Lacrima. I could go for Orcust Symbol Skeleton. Let me think about this. I don't want to play too hard in a Furos, but I need to do it a little bit. Can't really escape it with this deck. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll keep things nice and simple. This is the one that summons from the deck or an extra. Okay. That's fine. We're going to use Symbol Skeleton. We're going to summon out Galatea Eye. He'll get a draw. A big whoopee. Big whoopee doopie. Okay, but we're going to activate Galatea's effect. We're going to send our Tearlaman's Castra to the graveyard. And I'm going to try to search out my World Crown. A little bit of interrupt of my opponent. I could also get... Yeah, all things considered, I'm just going to get the World Crown for now. And I thought that I activated Tearlaman's effect. Now she got to be hitting the grave from the... She has to be on the board first. Sad to say. I wish I could just discard it, but no, not quite. So... Like I said, if I had a slightly stronger hand, I would have played more into it, but... All things considered, between this rock and this crescendo and other things, I think this is the best bet we have for this one. What are we up against? Fun of Extravagance, turn, turn, turn. Give this guy some more trading cards. Also, I didn't know that Extravagance had... It's cool. That looks cool. That's a cool looking design for Extravagant pot. Alright, what do we got? Activate Furos just randomly. I still don't understand why people do this. Is it in case I try to do stuff on their turn? I guess that's the only real thing that makes sense. Honestly, that's the only thing that makes sense. Okie dokie. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that thing. We're gonna discard that jellyfish. Draw more cards. Or is there something else you wanted to do? Maybe set a card. Oh, I see. You're going old school on me. You got a T-set pass. I see. That's pretty tricky, not gonna lie. Oh, never mind. He's actually playing... Ah, Runick. So what's this, then? Runick, but with face-down cards. Interesting. 60 cards, too, so this is not your typical Runick deck. Brecki. Interesting choice. Yeah, you skip your battle phase when you play your Runicks, my man. Did you forget that? I think you might have forgotten that. Ah, I see. Well, I'm gonna say no to Floodgates. Listen, I might play a bunch of negates and things, but I draw the line at Floodgates. I draw the mother flipping line, man. Alright. With that in mind, and with... hold on one second, let me double check something. Set a card, add a World Legacy monster or Babel. I do still would like to have Babel, so let's ditch the rock. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need the rock at the moment. I'd rather have my fancy Tower of Doom. My fancy Doom Tower, as they call it. Let's see. Let's go ahead into Galatea. We'll use Lacrima in a minute, just to add the Fiendsmiths finally to all of this. We're going to activate... Let me think about this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who we're doing this with. I'd rather keep my Symbol Skeleton in the grave, but Sadly, that's not going to be the case at the moment. Not quite. Let's activate Galatea's effect. Shuffle back our Shiver Skeleton. And set ourselves another Crescendo. See, this is why I play 2 Crescendo. In case you need it. And with that in mind, let's see here. Make the gears with something banished at the moment. I could make Long Girzu, but he's not going to be linked to anybody. Probably Dengirzu's still the better option here. Yeah, just to clear off board. What does it do again? Bad top to card bonus deck. New player takes damage. This card's destroyed. Target room quick play. Add it to your hand, you say. Interesting choice. Alright. Let's go ahead and make the Girzu. Use Girzu's effect. Yeah, as we destroy, so I'm just gonna ditch Brecky so he gets nothing. And we're gonna summon out Lacrima. So now we finally get the Fiendsmiths involved in all this. So we use Lacrima's effect. We're gonna ditch. What do we ditch in this scenario? That's a good question. I don't have any light fiends in the graveyard. Fusion of Fusion. Which I can't really do at the moment. Yeah. I guess I'll ditch Fiendsmith Paradise. Just to do something there. It's a little something. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing not a lot, but something. Let's see what this is. I don't know why I thought it was Cyberjar, but it was. Also, I'm going to negate my destruction. Alright, let's see how this is going to go. He gets a whole bunch of stuff. And another Cyberjar, but I get a bunch of stuff too. Alright. Let's go ahead and get Harp Horror. Actually, Decisions. If this is Runick, he probably doesn't have that many main deck monsters. Then again, it's a 60-card variant, so it probably does. I'm just thinking, if I attack right now... You know what? I like to live dangerously. Can he use this more than once? I assume he can. This card's so old it doesn't have a once per turn clause. Alright, what do we got? Garbage, nasty stuff, and a bunch more floodgates. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait, why can't I summon the Max C? Something prevents the C of Max. Alright, let's see about this. Let's set Infirm. Let's activate... Oh, I'm almost out of time. That's something I need to be very cautious about. Send another Symbol Skeleton to the graveyard, and I just thought that at my turn I got no time left. I got no time. Otherwise I would do more. These two. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you get so busy comboing, you almost run out of time. I had like 3 seconds left. Alright. Let's see where this is going to go, because now my opponent's got... oh yes, I should probably bring this back, shouldn't I? Let's see, basis card... I like all these cards. I need to bring back Galatea just so I can... Well, this will probably force Lava Golem, because I know it's a Lava Golem. that could also help. Okay. Interesting indeed. No, my Fiendsmith track. I kind of needed that. Just a little bit. I just kind of wanted that. Oh, also, he got rid of my field spell, which is not good. Oh, it's not good at all. Alright. Really just waiting for him to go for that field spell of his. Because it's a one-off in this format, therefore, when I banish the darn thing, you're in trouble there, Sonny Jim. Come on, play the field spell. You know you want to. I can feel your anger. I can feel your desire to play the field spell. And all these floodgates you have in your hand. Yes. And this jellyfish thing. Remind me, what exactly does that trap do? Let's see. Ah, here it is. Monsters banished as well as monsters of the grave cannot use their effects. Big whoop. Big whoop. Oh wait, no, that's a bad thing. I won't. If he plays that like right away, I can't use Simple Skeleton. That is a bad thing. I can negate one of them, but that's about it. We shall see indeed. Oh. So I'll have to just allow that, much as I don't want to. Much as I really, really, really don't want to. Let's see, oh yeah, Tear's still in the grave, yeah, so that's not gonna work. Fortunately, Raid Salt's a little late to that parody. Is that a card? Oh yeah, I could just get back Babel if I wanted to. I don't really need to, but I could. Let's see. So activate Galatea's effect. See what happens. You already know this floodgate. Maybe we can bait out another one. Let's see. So whatever ice. Oh yeah, get back the World's Crown. There you go. What else can I do? Not much in that respect. This is tricky. This gosh darn Soul Drain is not my buddy. That is for certain. Does not help me in a lot of respects. How much defense does this thing have? I assume it's got... I got a 0 attack. I'm just curious. Curiouser than anything else. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay. Because if I set anything else, that's not going to help me either. Because then it'll just lava golem me. That's the problem. So I think I need to do... just kind of go for it. I'm straining my eyes. I can't tell the stats on this thing. Is there anything here that's going to tell? Maybe. Maybe. Aha, there you are. No, 600 defense. Too much. Too much. Too big. Too potent. Could make SP Little Knight with that. Then I wouldn't be able to... Well, hold on. I'm just gonna hedge bets here. I'm gonna summon that SP Little Knight. Oh yeah, because he has Solemn Judgment in there, I just remembered. Let's banish. Oh. When did you get rid of... Huh? When did the field spell get in somewhere I could banish the darn thing? Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure where that's coming from, but he's probably going to play the other soldier right now. What if he doesn't? We're all gold. Then I can use my simple skeleton real quick. Okay, yeah. I should have known. I was hopeful. I was thinking maybe it would work. Alright. I can't summon out my World Legacy Crown. This doesn't attack this thing. Not much else I can do. Might have been a slight miscalculation on my part. Hard to say. Possibly. Quite possibly. This guy's just got a lot of really annoying cards that are not my buddy. That's for certain. Let's see. Never used a monster effect. Okay. Let's see where it goes from here. I have other Orcust links, which is good. I can use those. It's really annoying. This is the one bad thing about being on MD Pro, is that, you know, it's not easy to do, like, Fiendsmiths as much. What's this doing? Okay, it activated, but which effect did it activate? It doesn't say that. Banishing cards, okay. Ouchie. Oh, and you chained that, you silly person. You were supposed to wait. Your impatience may have just screwed you over. Quite a bit, for that matter. We shall see, because now I'm about to drop the most evil card I have in my deck. Then again, if this is Solemn, he's just going to activate Solemn, and yeah, that's true. That is true. Or do I just assume this is Cyber Jar again, and I hit the darn thing? Why not? I'm just gonna hit the darn thing and see what happens. The problem is, I know he has Lava Golem, and if I summon a monster and I don't have, like, enough to win, it's a bad idea to do that. Otherwise, obviously, I would. I would, man. I would real good. But my opponent's got all these annoying things. Then again, would he Lava Golem me? Because that would give me a bigger monster. I don't know if that helps him too much. I mean, he needs one Runick card, and then he can, like, completely recover everything. That's the trick. He's got, like, are these, like, all hand traps? I think these are all hand traps. I'm not one to judge. I'm just saying, I think everything he's got is hand traps. Let's see. Orcust Link Monster, which I don't have. Would if I could. Might have to risk it. Which one to risk? That's a good question. I'm gonna risk. Yes. Max C. Max C will save us. Again, I'm under the assumption that these are just all hand traps. The worst it could be is Ash Blossom. Come on, let's see that Ash Blossom. No. Oh, I should have had Max C attack Max C. That would have been funny. Alright. Very touch and go here. This is a very intensive moment in the duel. Very intensive. Very unfortunate he had the trap card that really just shuts down like a good chunk of my strategy. That does not help me very much at all. And the fact that he has Solemn Judgment in there too, that doesn't help either. So, nope, can't do the Mac. Can't do the triple tapping sounds. Would if I could, but I can't. Monster Fed, yeah, can't do that at the moment. More Extravagant Pot. Activate Little Knight to banish my cards for a turn? Question mark? Is this a good idea? Maybe. I can see ways I can abuse this. It just depends on if I live. So let's use Droll Lockbird. Just in case. In case he tries to recover things with the fountain. Floodgates everywhere. Again, we know one of these is Solemn Judgment. That's about all we know. Yes. Okie dokie. Where have you been this whole time? You son of a gun. You are way too late to the party, my man. You are way too late. Alright. Let's special summon World Legacy's Crown. Okay. I can make Masquerena if I wanted to. Huh. I'd rather force him to use Solemn Judgment, honestly. So, I'm going to Tribute Max C for Majesty's Fiend. Yeah, I'm running Majesty's Fiend in this deck. You're wondering why I'm running Majesty's Fiend? Well, because he's a light Fiend, obviously. I can do the Fiendsmith combo with this. But right now, I'm just going to hit my opponent really hard. And then we'll do that. Attack, Majesty's Fiend! What say you to that, young man? You can't use any monster effects. You can't even use Karibo, you poor sod. Alright. Do a good chunk of damage. Very nice. Then, let's see. Did I ever... Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Lacrima's in there. Okay. Cool. Link off into Fiendsmith Requiem. Oh, he's just a few hundred life points away, too. I could almost go for Lacrima to win the game here. That would have been hilarious. 100% hilarious. Nope. Summon Engraver Boy. Bachumba. You could tell. He wants to do something. You could tell. Alright, let's go ahead and use a couple dudes. Summon out a Fiendsmith sequence. Oh, actually, now I think about it. Aw, that could be lucrative. Quite lucrative indeed. Alright, we're going to use Fiendsmith sequence here. If he can do something, well, then that's what it is. Awesome, he can't. At least not now. Alright, you, and you. Back to the deck with ye. Very nice. Alright. We'll summon out Desirae. And we keep a light feed in here, so that's even better. Now I can use Desirae's effect when he leaves the board. And with this, barring him having a third of these, which could be, I'm not going to say it's not, going to negate your spell traps. That way I can use my graveyard again. Awesome. Alright. Go forth, Simple Skeleton. Bring back Dingirzu. No. Bring back Dingirzu. Aboopadoopadadoo. Alright, we're gonna send one of his cards to the graveyard. Ah, that doesn't help you in any way, but okay. Negate the effects of all monsters of that type on the... Oh. I guess it did actually help him. Alright, that being the case there. Now I want to get back my Orcust boy. There we go. Let's make Long-Eater Zoo. If he solemns me, I'm in trouble. But we'll see. Stealthy indeed. Okay, he's not going to do that. Awesome. Alright, 2 banished machines, shuffle the decks, and a link monster. I really wish I put them back in my graveyard. I wish that a lot more than shuffling it back to my deck. Let's see. Anything else you want to do? No. No. Might as well shuffle back something. Harp Horror, Bombard Dude, why not? Just to recover some cards, why not? I don't see a reason not to do this. But while I still have my graveyard open, which will not be forever, summon back Galatea Eye. And I can summon, let's see, target a banished Orcust, add any shuffle a card from hand. My opponent doesn't have any cards to steal, so that doesn't work. Banish this card, send a, well, I can't use the effect now. Okay. I think that will do for now. It's a start. It is a start to things. And we shall see where it will go. Like I said, he has Lava Golem, so he's going to Lava Golem somebody. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Okay. Good lord. It had to be the balls. And he's going to destroy my back row. And banish more of my stuff. Gosh darn it. It's a shame, because I got... Oh! Oh, right, this is an Orcust card. I might as well use this now, before he banishes more of my stuff. How many cards do I have left? 18. Okay, that's plenty. I get 1 card to my hand. Let's make it count. Unfortunately, he's going to get free draw. You see why this thing's limited, and it shouldn't have been made in the first place. Evil field spell. Evil. Evil, 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 evil field spell. Okay. Thankfully, I keep Masquerena in here for situations like this one. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, Harp Horror is big enough to just win right out. What are the odds that works, though? That's the question. Let's see. Babel's still doing babbling things. Normal summon Harp Horror. He will probably solemn now. Because he... Unless he has something else he really needs to. Oh. Come on, man. Make a decision. There we go. I knew it. I knew he was in there somewhere. Alright. Well, sadly... Oh, what now? He's probably controlled one type of... Well, that's... livable? Let's see. I wish this was from my field, too, but it is not. I guess I'll have to end my turn there. There's nothing else I can do. He does get this ball back. Hopefully he's not actually playing raw, though. That would be bad. That would not be good. Oh, as much as I hate what my opponent does with the floodgates and junk, this has been an excellent card game. One cannot deny this. You're waiting this late in the game to play Morgan? Okay. Okay. You do you. Alright. Morgana, the witch arrivals. Kinga-dinga-darkin and all that good stuff. Alright, let me think about it, because I have Droplet, and that could work. Really just depends on what these last 2 face downs are. And if he has any more Runicks, which I would assume he does. Kind of weird if he didn't. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Can I target the store by card? Oh, I can't target you with card effects. Ooh. Thankfully, this does not target. Otherwise, that'd be a problem. Also, I should have ditched a trap for this, but yeah. Doesn't matter. Just want to see if this will work or not. I wish to negate your balls, sir. One way or the other way. Alright. This way we can negate sphere mode so I can punch it. We'll summon out yugioh. Will not use his effect, because I have a bad feeling about that. A feeling that using the effect of my boy is a bad idea. So let's attack into sphere mode. Yeah. Didn't expect me to punch your balls, did you? But it did. Let's see here. Let's just see what happens if I use Gears' effect. I'm just curious. I'm curious, George. What can I say? Okay. Talking. Is it smart to give my opponent free stuff? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We shall see. I shall end my turn for now. I suppose it's true now he can just lava golem me, but that'll give me a bigger monster in the end of the day. Ugh. What a game this is. Okay, now he's going for time charm more than that. Again, just such a weird thing to do this late in the game, but you do you. Let's see. Yeah, it's only monster effects in the hands. That works really well with the Runicks, actually. Alright. I just need a Okay, let's see. But he has another monster, too. Freaky business. He still has that lava golem, but he doesn't want to play it. I think he would, but he don't want to. Let's see. Send an Orcust or a Lesky monster. Draw 2. Is this even worth it? That's the question. Because I have a monster to ditch with it, but is that a good idea? That don't sound like a good idea. Oh, right, and I can only control one type of monster. I don't know, that trap might be the end of me. I will go down swinging. It's what one must do. What do we have? Oh, we have Morgana. I thought Morgana was bigger. Oh! Rivalry. Right. His own rivalry got rid of his thing. Okay. Okay. I just need to draw, like... Ugh. I did shuffle monsters back. I just remembered. Oh. Good lord, this is a long arch. What turn are we on? I think this will tell me what turn this is. Turn 18. This is a long one. Uh-oh. Runick Fountain. Get back more, you stinky... Oh, you banished my Bombard. I was going to use that to win the game. Unfortunately, now he's just going to search out a bunch of Runick junk. And I'm doomed at that point. Alright. Well, let's see. What's this one? Target a monster. The next one will destroy battle. Carbon not destroyed. Oh, you can use that to protect the token. Yes, darn it. If only I had made more effort to banish this thing. Should have kept more dudes on the board. Should have. If I had just kept my Link on the board, if I had kept my Crescendo, I could have stopped Fountain. This would not be an issue. Not an issue at all. Without another machine, there's nothing I can do. Actually, Oh yeah, I guess he can't use Lava Golem because of rivalry. But of course this is a fiend. I can't do that. Oh yeah, I can just give everyone more tokens. That's so useful right now. Shoot, I want to do something, but it's like a terrible idea to do it. Alright, folks, I'm going to skip ahead until something happens, because this has gone on so long. I'm just going to skip ahead until I at least... If I get a monster, or my opponent defeats me. One of the two is going to happen. Just wouldn't you know it, he set Inspector Border, and I don't know, but yeah, he set it to trick me into attacking the darn thing. So I think... Oh yeah, Runick, he can't attack this turn. Still, I don't know if I can have that. It's really big. Orcust Nightmare. Hold on, you might be able to save me. Let's find out. Let's activate Orcust Return. Ditching. Is there anyone left in my deck? Is there? I don't think there is. I couldn't use my effect anyway, that's right. I can't do the thing I want to do. I really want to do something, but I can't do the something I want to do. That's the problem. Shoot dang. Let me think about this. Okay. This might be about the end of the duel. Now that he's got Inspector Border, I can't activate Monster. I mean, neither of us can, but my opponent especially can't. He doesn't really need Monster Fight. He got all these back rows. These gosh darn floodgates and things. Unfortunately, I just the one floodgate that my deck is not good against, but gosh darn it, we fought hard with this one, so we'll see. I'm gonna tribute set a monster. You should probably know what it is, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Never know. Maybe you'll be dumb. Maybe he'll go damage. Maybe I don't know the monsters. But irregardless, it's kind of like what was this D barrier? Okay. Actually, yeah, play that. Because you're trying to play something else. There you go. Activate Runick Negation. Granted, this might still activate the fountain, but, you know, I'm going to do this anyway just to have interaction. Another song. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Just solemn my imperm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but what a duel. What a duel. Sometimes it's crazy how you can have more fun against like a troll stun player than like the actual metagame. Pretty nutty. But I'm pretty sure depends on how he wants to go about this. He can either wait me out or play just a little bit more Runick and I lose. That's just how it is. Every time a quick play is played, he banishes the top card on my deck. He only needs to play so much more, and then I'm just kaputski. I only have 2 cards left. Ah. Oh, yeah, no battle phase. Right. Of course, the problem is, I got Girzu. I can't get rid of the darn thing. I would if I could. I wish I could get rid of him, but I can't. I would if I could. Only cards from the hand. Let me think about that. Okay. You know what? I will bet everything on my opponent having the worst luck in history. I will bet it all and probably lose it all. But gosh darn it, we'll see. We will see. Because if by some indescribable means he has nothing he can... Okay, there we go. We lose. Wait, no. Yes, we lose. There was a split second of hope there, but unfortunately, yeah, that's the last cards in my deck. So, GG to you, Mr. Runick, man. Much as I hate your guts for the deck you play, that was a good game. That was a good game. So, I wish I could wish you a GG, but that's not an option on this. So, there you go. So, let's go ahead for the end screen, everybody. We'll talk more about this deck. Okay, so I mislabeled the deck. It's actually day 10. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, thank you very much for watching for today. Today, the Fiendsmith Orcust, they did combo and they did Wombo. And lordy, when things go your way, this deck is absolutely insufferably busted. Now, clearly, if my opponent's banished, if my opponent's locking my graveyard, things get dicey at that point. Things get a little bit dicey there, so at the very least, that last duel was one hell of a show. I have to say, that was quite the back and forth with the troll guy. I never thought I'd live to see the day that the troll players were more enjoyable than the meta players, but here we are. So, thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit up the like button and consider subscribing for more, because we're at like 979 or something. Hopefully, still at that. So, you know, we're trying to get to that 1,000. We're very, very close. Very close. So, here's the deck list for anyone who wants to take a look at this deck that we've played today. Take it out, have yourself a good time with it. So, for our main deck, we play 2 copies of Nibiru, 1 of the World Legacies World Wound, 1 copy of Unicorn and Castura for flavor, 3 copies of Orcust Nightmare, 3 copies of Majesty Fiend for very cheeky tech choice, 1 copy of World Legacies Crown, 1 Engraver, if you're in the TCG, play more of this obviously, 3 copies of Gearzu, 3 copies of Harp Horror, a couple copies of Lacrima, a couple Molchari Furus, 2 copies of Symbol Skeleton, a couple Ash Blossoms. Maxi's legal in this ban list, so I have it, but if you're in the TCG, obviously you can't do it, but it's there. It is there. 1 copy Brass Bombard, 1 Fabled Lurie, a couple copies Droll Bird, a couple Effective Veilers. We have our Foolish Burial, our Orchestrated Return, a couple Orchestrated Babylons, 1 Triple Tactical Talents. We have Pressure Plant Wraith Soth, if you want to really double down on the caster thing. This works best if you're going first, honestly. But we also have Caster Birth to go with it, 1 Fiendsmith Track. We have Crossout Designator. That's one of the reasons we play all these hand traps in the first place. 1 Call by the Grave, 3 Droplet, 1 copy of Fiendsmith Paradise, 3 Imperms, a couple Crescendo, and a couple Draco Utopian Aura. For the extra deck, we play 1 Galatea Eye, 1 Fiendsmith Requiem, 1 Masquerena, 1 Fiendsmith Sequence, 1 Little Knight, 1 Galatea. We have 1 Gearzu and Legirzu, Underworld Goddess, DDD Wave King Caesar, 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, 1 Din Gearzu. We have Lacrima, Necro Equip Princess, and our Fiendsmith Desirae. As for the side deck, if you want a big link, think about Excess Code Talker. It's been a while. He's a pretty cool dude. And if your opponent's playing like a buttload of hand traps, consider Triple Tactical Thrust. So that was today's deck, everybody. Hope you very much enjoyed. Tomorrow, we're taking a look. I gotta finish it up. We're taking a look at Sleeping Giant Thud. That should be a good one. It's gonna be very interesting to see if that one we can pull off. I think one way or another we can. So, see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, you stay safe and happy. You have a good one. Take care.
Cabin fever is ravaged all aboard. This once-bound vessel has become a floating cycle ward. We were sailing